Hi friends, today we're going to do my less than 10-minute writing exercise that will improve your writing by expanding your vocabulary. I've selected 3 words for us to play around with today. We're going to use each one of these words in a sentence so that we can better understand them by putting them into context. I'll provide general definitions, but I've also included links below to Merriam-Webster's website where you can find the formal definitions and pronunciations. The 3 words I've selected today for us to play around with are prevail, daunting, and squander. Prevail, daunting, and squander. We're going to just have a little fun with our writing. This is a really quick exercise that can hopefully get your writing day started. Maybe it'll even inspire you with whatever project you're working on. Anyway, let's get started with prevail. And prevail is a verb, an action word, and it means to triumph or to overcome. Okay. Although they lost their 2 best players, their team spirit prevailed and won the championship. So you can imagine this team, rather than feeling terrible and feeling down that they lost their 2 best players, their team spirit was strong enough that they prevailed, they overcame, they triumphed over their opponent, and they won the championship. Anyway, prevail, to triumph or overcome. Let's use daunting in a sentence, and daunting is an adjective, a word that describes, and it means to overwhelm or intimidate. The sheer cliff in front of them was a daunting climb they needed to undertake to escape their captors. Oh boy. So you can imagine these people, I don't know how many there are, but they are trying to escape their captors. They have to climb some sheer cliff. This sheer cliff is daunting, it's overwhelming, it's very intimidating. That's what daunting means, very intimidating or overwhelming. And they have to climb this cliff. Anyway, let's move on to squander. And squander can either be a verb, an action word, or a noun, a word that represents a person, place, or a thing, and it means to spend foolishly. Okay, we're going to first use it as a verb. Which is actually more common, I think. He squandered his father's inheritance. Okay, you can imagine this fellow, his father passed away or whatever, and he gets all this money or whatever his inheritance is, and he squandered it. He spent it foolishly. Who knows what he bought with it? Anyway, that's using it as a verb, which I think is more common. Let's use squander as a noun. His life was a squandering of time that he could have spent with his kids. So you can imagine this guy who has kids spent his time foolishly rather than taking time to spend with his family and with his children. Maybe he's out gambling, maybe he's doing whatever and not spending quality time with his kids. That's squandering as a noun. Anyway, 3 wonderful, interesting words: prevail, daunting, and squander. Use them in a sentence, play around with them. Make them part of you so they're accessible to you when you write. If you enjoyed this writing exercise, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy writing.